I'm okay, what's up? Hello. Pardon me, I have a lozenge. Hello, chat! Hello, chat. Hello, rat. How you guys doing? What's up, cumers? Hi, guys. What's going on? Ooh, wow. Today I made a big pot of curry so that I could have some in the freezer. Hashtag meal prep. Oh, I'm so full. So, today we won't have the problem of me almost dying. Like last time. Cross stream bit. Yo, this bit has crossed the streams. It's reached a legendary status. Honey lemon lozenge. What flavor? Halls, menthol, soothe, relieves coughs and soothes sore throats, relieves nasal congestion. Apaisement, solagen lato, apaisement lemo, décorge, solagen le, congestion nasale. Enlarge to show detail. Réduit la gramine pour un moteur le titeo. Honey vanilla flavor. Savor millet vanilla. No lemon, where'd you get lemon from? Excited for you to try gorilla curry. What's gorilla curry? There's no lemon. What was that garbled nonsense? That was Quebecois. Where the frick did you use your lemon from? There's no lemon in this bad boy. Honey vanilla. Prepared in Canada. Ooh, we must have different packaging from you guys. It's so fucked up that you guys have a blue Fruit Loop. Okay. American's favorite flavor is red 40. Yeah. Did you hear that? Yo, that sounded like a baby cough. You know when that baby has that really fucked up cough? I kind of heard some of that. Oh no. I'm coughing on purpose now. Am I gonna die? Oh god, I have the hiccups now. What have I done? Okay, this should be gone now. That's my secret tactic to get rid of hiccups. You should try it next time. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. I'm gonna be a freaking coughing baby with the, what is it called? Croup? I got whooping cough. I gotta go into the iron lung. Oh god, it's over for me, chat. That is kind of worrying why it's making that sound when I coughed. But that's for future me to deal with. Current me is gonna party. Speaking of party, me and my friend, when we're in Tokyo, we wanna go to a nightclub. Does anybody know any good nightclubs in Tokyo? Preferably in the area that we're staying in, but I'm not gonna tell you guys the area that we're staying in. Listen, I don't, I don't think that I would like the nightclub. Looking at like videos of some of the nightclubs that we've seen, I'm like, this looks like my own personal hell actually. However, that is like such a young person thing that young people do. They go to clubs and stuff and they wear heels and they go to clubs. So I want to experience that. So I'm gonna go to a club. And if I hate it, then, oh well, at least I've done it. But I might like it. Such a young person thing to do. It's not because I'm a granny, it's because I'm a homebody. I'd rather be reading Yaoi, but guess what? Another Yaoi site is down forever. Apparently it's back up somewhere under a new name. What name? Nobody's gonna say it this time. Who snitched? I don't know. Everybody's blaming everybody else. Well, but we should blame the government, the corporations, the businesses. Hey. Keeping could have saved those sites. According to some people, like, everyone's blaming everybody else. But the thing that I saw that's the most eyebrow raising is that apparently the people running the site would like tell people to share it and advertise it. So kinda sus. Do you know one nightclub in Japan that EDM has a funny name? It's called Womb. I'm going into the womb. Okay, let's look this up. I got Google Maps open. Oh no. I can't share my screen or else you guys will know where I am. Womb Tokyo Club. Where is it? Womb. Shibuya. Womb is legit. Okay, let's look at the pictures. Whoa! Is that a big disco ball? Is that real? Is there a big disco ball for real life? Why is there no volume button on the Google review videos? It's either on or off. Can't lower the volume. Oh my god. There's too many lights in this picture. Ooh, there's a second floor. Is that a VIP area? Maybe I could go to the VIP area and watch everybody. Ew, the outside of it looks scary. I can't save the picture, so I'm gonna send it to you guys. I'm not gonna screen share my Google Maps just in case it has personal information. That's the outside of the club. That looks scary. Yeah, different music playing each night, so I'd recommend going to the site. You guys, I'm gonna play another one. There's another video I'm gonna play it. Cover your ears. Cover your ears. You know what's freaked up too? Listen, I don't want to sound like a narcissist, but maybe you guys like it when I am narcissist. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I am what they call a loser in a hot body. So, because most of the time I'm just standing there, I'm thinking about yaoi and stuff. I don't really know Like, I'm usually not aware of how people might perceive me until my mom is like, ooh, the group of boys that just look by were staring at you. Mom. Mom, I want to see them kiss. But, long story short, I'm kind of scared to go to a club. What if someone tries to... grab me? What do I do? I gotta wear a... I know what to do. I'm gonna wear a graphic t-shirt that says, I'm here for the yaoi. That siren thing that the kids in Japan have. Yeah, you guys would love that, wouldn't you? No. That's what I'm just going with my friend for. Cause they're they can swing their fists, get them to piss off. I mean, I do know a few yaoi nightclub. Like actual yaoi nightclub or just like gay nightclub. I would love a yaoi nightclub for the ladies. Oh, are there any girl-only nightclubs? Send me to a girl-only... Send me to a girl-only nightclub. I still don't want to be touched. But... what if I make eye contact with a sexy lady from across the bar? And then we can kiss about it. And then I'll say, I'm not going home with you, I'm on vacation with my friend. I'm on vacation, I'm on holiday. They have lots of girl-only stuff in Japan. Really? Where is it? I wanna find it. I wanna find it. What if? Don't ask us, we don't know what to do. Yeah, you wouldn't. Female-only train cars. Oh man, that's messed up. I was talking about fun stuff. That's messed up. Just say you're window shopping when kissing girls. Oh, that's a good... I'm gonna write that down. That's a good one. I'm just browsing things. Why is it scary? What the frick? Happy 25th birthday to Luna. On the Google pictures, this lady has a big old flower balloon bouquet. The succubus bar is a classic example, but you don't really drink or smoke. Yeah. We're only gonna do one night of drinking. My friend's probably gonna do the more drinking than me. Your friend would understand, bro code? No, they would. But I want to spend time with my friend, because we're here on holiday together. They might have non-alcoholic drinks. Ooh. Is there... succubus bar. Okay, wait, sorry. What are the nightclubs? We got Womb. Well, they do idol performances here. Succubus bar. What is it called? Succubus Land? Succubus Land? Dude, who's doing snowblowing? Guys! Guys, it's so pretty outside! It's pink. It's a pink sunset. Oh, I love a pink sunset so much. Goldfinger. Jokey! Wow! Guess what, Jokey? Guess what, Jokey? We got that one on the itinerary already. Damn! Okay, Jokey! I trust you now. I trust your recommendations. Yeah, let's fucking go! Here. Yeah, I think we are gonna go Saturday. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Here. And it's good because me, my friend and I, we're not looking for action. We're just looking for a good old fun time. Iwo Jima? What's Iwo Jima? Check out the Shibuya spot Yowie Zowie. Is that real? That's not real. I typed it in on Google Maps and it said add a missing place to Google Maps. You think I found the... Is it Succubus Land? Is that the one? Who's freaking snowblowing? Dude, there's like 2 centimeters of snow and my neighbors got their snowblower, guys. Is this one ladies only? That looks like a pretty masculine hand. Are we sure this is the ladies only one? Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure? Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Are we sure the succubus bar is ladies only? When was this picture taken? July 2024. Maybe not the same place. Well, what's it called then? Because I'm in succubus land. Me when I'm in succubus land. Succubus land is next to Godzilla head. Guys can only go in if they're with their girlfriend. Yep. Is that official? Succuland.net. Cast recruitment. It's in Japanese. Oh, application requirements. Recruitment conditions. Women 18 years of age or older. High school students not allowed. We ask that you present photo ID to verify your age on your first visit. Treatment. Hourly wage from 1,500 yen. Training provided. Hourly wage increases depending on performance. Average of around 2,000 yen. Plus 10 yen per 1,000 Twitter followers. How many Twitter followers do I have? Commission from 50% for various drinks, etc. Free costume rental. Trial work available. Full daily payment of hourly wage. A warm welcome. Cosplayers, otaku girls, girls who like alcohol, girls who like fun, people photo session experience. I got burp. I had to burp, but I had to hold it down. But because since I'm full and I just ate, sometimes you're like, I don't know what else is gonna come up. Centifolia is that one bar with the guy that makes his over-the-top flare drinks. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Centifolia. Whoa! Looks like a 1900s apothecary in here. Like where they make the drugs. Okay, there's a video. Fire! Fire! That was scary. That was scary. Bro made fire come out. Succubus Land's Twitter account is suspended. Oh, what? What the freak? Why? That's so messed up. Special Centauri branding. I don't know. I'm not much of a... This one has Ted on it. Check this out. Look at this one, chat. This one has Ted on it. I could get a cocktail with Ted on it. Mew and Ted. They love Ted. Who's they? Yeah, I don't think I could come here. I want to go to a place where handsome men will serve me, though. But not the butler cafe, because that... Like, I need something sexier. Cute cocktails for a cute cat. Oh, ooh, actually, I want to go to a fancy dinner while I was there. First of all, they're damn expensive. Oh my god. I think that was it. I don't know what else I was gonna say. The ones that I looked at were the Jade Room and Garden Terrace, and the New York Bar and the New York Grill at the Park Hyatt Tokyo. I want to go to a fancy restaurant with a good view of the city. I'm gonna feel fancy, but they're expensive. Omakase. Ooh. I'm kind of tempted to do omakase, but I'm kind of scared to do omakase because... What if I don't like it? Like, it's too personal. And how they like serve it, you're like sitting in front of you, watching them make it, and then they serve it to you. But what if I don't like it? Honestly, I wouldn't even do something fishy at a succubus place. I just want to go and drink with the cute girls. Get out of my comfort zone, you know? Yo, chat, I think your poetry wants to do something fishy at a succubus bar. Here's sound. Eating sushi off the succubus? No, I want to eat sushi off of a plate. It costs more to get a subpar pizza in a nice location than it costs to eat a nice meal in a hole-in-the-wall restaurant. Yeah. But I want to have a meal looking over the city. Yeah, a little fancy. Body shots. My belly button is too deep for that. You won't be able to get it all out. And then you'd probably catch some lint. Highly recommend Sky Restaurant 634 Musashi. Why? Why do you recommend it? What's its business? Tell me about it. Plant a tree into that navel. Call that an orange tree. You're so funny, cute. Thank you. Thank you. My eagerly awaiting birth dining by plane. Guys, I'm on Google Maps. And just one of them is called birth dining by plane. Located in Birth Inn residence. Okay. Just me kilo worth going to that restaurant. Sky Restaurant 36463. Hmm. Hi Luna. Hi Chronic. Located in Tokyo Skytree. Whoa! Now that's the best view that you could ask for. In that whoa, you can see everything in that restaurant. Set you up. Don't even. Menu, how much is it? Menu. Lunch menu. Miyabi. Nobori, what are they talking about? Late lunch. No, I want dinner. Where's the dinner? They have no lunch. Where's dinner? English. Hi, Jimmy the Toad. Are you going to go to Disc Union Hall in Japan? It's a massive chain of independent record stores. No, because I don't care about record stores, but I think my friend likes record stores, so I'll tell them. Dinner. Tepan. About. Lunch. Dinner. Tepan. Child. What's Tepan? Dinner. Nobori. 30,000 yen. Amuse bouche. Oh, so this one is this hello? What does this mean? Iki. Guys, this dinner menu is confusing me. Nobori banner. Miyabi. Miyabi. Iki. Are they courses? Are these courses? They're freaking expensive! The cheapest one is 18,000 yen. How much is that Canadian? $157. How much is that in USD for you guys? It is 113 USD. Okay, that's fucked up. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. That's messed up. Chat, can I borrow $100? Okay, well, the cheapest one is Iki. And it comes with Amuse, sweet potato soup, cold yellowtail caviar jalapeno pepper, appetizer, hors d'oeuvre, young. What? What is young? It just says young. Appetizer, hors d'oeuvre, young. Rabbit terrine and salad. Fish, poisson. Today's fresh fish. Grapefruit, cauliflower sauce, cumin. Meat dishes. Viand, braised, salted pork, vegetables and herbs. Gascon style with roasted lambs. Dessert, hot apple pie. Rich vanilla ice cream. Smell sweets. Like right now? Maybe in a few months when I go. I almost said something. Well, you did just say something, so you did say something. Ha! It's gonna be hard because I'm not gonna know which fancy dinner place to go to. Hmm. I'll have to do some more research. Why isn't that a Redeemer sound alert yet? Because you guys don't get sound. Can we for Fetty Wap to make some new music? Yeah, maybe I'll listen this time. There's also Soak Rooftop Restaurant and Bar Shibuya, which is Italian food. Italian. Soak Rooftop. Hard to find a balance of good place that is also welcoming to Eagle Blockers. That's like the one in the Hyatt would probably be good, since that's in a friggin' hotel. Roller disco ball. Nah, this one isn't fancy enough. Hehe. Momo Paradise. I have Momo Paradise saved. What is Momo Paradise? It's a restaurant. I have a restaurant called Momo Paradise saved. Yeah, something like a sweet place. It looks like it's hot pot. The only other fancy place that showed Japan City is New York's Grill. That's something I was looking at. New York Grill. How do I get a window seat though? We have Shabu Shabu here, but not KBBQ. I have never had either of those. I have to pee, but it's only been 38 minutes. How am I gonna hold on to my pee for 20 minutes? We gotta find something real good to talk about. Oh, play Overwatch. That'll do it. God, but it's Overwatch. There's one called View and Dining the Sky. View and Dining the Sky. Ooh. The tapas. They have little dessert squares. Buffet style. Guys, I just tooted. You need a reservation for window seat? For which one? Oh, I just realized Anya is also Q's sister. What? Does it smell? No. You guys, after seeing that was too good. What happened? What did it look like? Ouch. Ouch! Anya... Yeah... This is her sister? What? Girl, you scared the shit out of me for a second because... when I was a kid, I had a friend named Anya. You scared the shit out of me. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, well, I guess Cephalo found me. Yeah! Your art sister? You were drawn by show? Am I gonna have a tummy ache? Is that why I tooted? Not supposed to reveal that live that I tooted? Or that you know where I am. Cephalo actually knows who I am. Cephalo knows where I live. Early steps of tummy ache. It might be. Because you know what? I don't know if curry by itself is healthy, but I freaking put cabbage and spinach and tofu in it. So I made like a healthy kind of curry. My body is not used to that. My body is used to cheese crackers. Gee. No, like she and Cat have the same hair strands with the cherries near the head. So they were made by show? They have the same mouth. So we're not sisters. We're not both made by show. Vegetable shock to your system. Yeah, I'm going into veggie shock. Yeah, culture shock. Right now I have a bacteria culture of candy. Spinach? Shit, dude. They're out for now. Say mommy ass. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I had to put the new outfit. Did I tell you guys? Over the holidays, I had to help my parents pay some bills. So, their new outfit is on pause. I don't know why, but I was really nervous to message Show if I could, because I booked with her, and I was really nervous to be like, hey, actually, can I postpone it? And she was really chill about it, so it was a big relief. I think it's more like a cousin and sister thing. If we have the same art mama, then we're sisters. Like with the fish. So she was designed by Show. I think I feel bad asking Show for anything because I know she's gonna be busy now. She's gonna be busy now. Everyone's gonna want a piece of her. Ouch! I'm looking at all the places we have saved. I'm really excited. Just make her your wife. Hey! fellow wives. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome on in, raiders. We're talking about sisters and wives in Japan. Whoa. My throat just made a sound. Did that pick up? It's like a burp came out, but I didn't even do anything about it. Whoa. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Whoa. That was freaky. I click like the predator. Someone clip cuemew farting. Uh-oh, guys, I think I unleashed someone's fetish. Beans, a magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toad. I wonder... After today's stream, this is going to be the last I talk about the Japan trip. For a while. Because I need to stop thinking about it, because the more that I think about it, the more excited I'm going to become. So I just have to stop thinking about it. Do they have gorillas at the Tokyo Zoo? When is the trip? April. I won't tell you the exact dates, so you freakos can't stalk me. But I will be gone for my birthday. So we'll have to celebrate my birthday before my birthday, but we'll still celebrate. I'm pretty sure that's where the handsome gorilla... Yo, chat. If I'm able to meet the handsome gorilla... Yo, what the frick? How did you italicize in Twitch chat? I'm losing my marbles. Tokyo handsome gorilla. What the frick? Yo, they got a gorilla body pillow. Not a body pillow! It can put its arm around you. That is not accurate to gorilla size though, so I don't want it. Handsome gorilla. You know what's the most handsome about gorillas? They're good dads. Here. Apparently, for some reason on my TikTok, I'm getting lots of pregnant seahorse. And then it's really funny opening the comments and seeing people be like, no, he's not pregnant. He's just doing all this stuff. And it's like, that's pregnant. He's pregnant. like seahorses. We need to make that come to humans too. Yeah, we need to learn from them. Do people not know how seahorses work? I guess. Hold on, I have a thing now. Ah, my nose! Ah! Whoa, I just had an itch on the edge of my nostril that felt like I was gonna die if I don't scratch it. God didn't buy the male preg DLC. Maybe if we all come together though, we can like raise enough money to get it. Did you live? I'm not sure. The other night, I got really, like, I was trying to go to bed, and I almost had, like, a panic attack, because all of a sudden my brain was like, what if you have a blood clot, and you die and then in your sleep? And I was like, damn, I guess I can't sleep then. Imagine being nin space and you need to scratch nose. Nin space? Nincompoop. Would Cat let a daddy girl adopt her? I burped. Yeah, if I was lost in the jungle, I think I would trust a gorilla. Would not trust a chimpanzee, he would kill me immediately. But I would trust a gorilla. A gorilla would keep me safe from a chimpanzee. You know what's fucked up? Now on my TikTok, I'm getting a bunch of TikToks about how good the fashion shopping is in Vietnam. Shit, guess I'm going to Vietnam now. Let's add another flight. Orangutan seems cool too. Yeah, I'd fuck with orangutan. I don't like the grown-ups. I like a baby orangutan. The adult male orangutan just has a big old face. It's like, okay, whatever. Kind of weird. But an adult female orangutan, they have human faces. It's really scary. Like, she knows things about me that I haven't told anybody. Yeah, and they're too smart. And you know what? I would also trust... You guys might be surprised by this. I would trust an orca. If I'm in the ocean, I would trust an orca. I think an orca would save me. Wild orca has never killed a human. I used to be scared of being swallowed by a whale, but their mouths are big enough to hold a whale up human, but apparently their throats are too small to swallow one. And it'll know if it has you in its mouth, because it's like, that's not krill or a fish, that's too big, and then it'll spit you out. This is the cute equivalent of asking a dude which animals he could beat in a fight. Yeah, because I'm not stupid and egotistical. Why would I want to fight an animal? No, I will never fight an animal. However, there might be a situation where somehow, I've actually thought about this before, I do come up with scenarios in my brain. If I am lost in the wilderness, think of what animals would save me. I would like to be saved by a bear because they're really cute. And like, whenever I remember that we haven't domesticated bears, I get mad. What do you mean we haven't domesticated bears? They're so cute. Orca don't eat you, they just play with your body and drown you thinking you're playing tag. Nah, they do that to seals and stuff. They don't do that to people. Orcas are smart. They know what people are. Oh, fuck. Leopard seal does that. Oh my god, have you guys seen leopard seal before? Stop, I'm gonna pee my pants. I'm going to look up leopard seal. I'm going to sacrifice my sanity for you guys. Leopard seal. Like the one that was in Club Penguin. Happy Feet. Never mind. I love leopard seal. Look at this. Check this out. Never mind. I changed my mind. Nah, I'm on... No, leopard seals kill people. Yeah, leopard seals have dragged humans down into the water. Sure looks silly and goofy, but... don't trust that. Have you guys seen videos of, scuba diver research people in the Arctic? And, I don't know if they're seals or sea lions, but they come up to them and, like, they're really playful and cute. But there's, like, laws that you're not allowed to touch them. But they're, like, touching the scuba diver. They're so cute. Have you guys seen the cunning poop TikToks? What is cunning poop? Sea lion? Sea lion versus seal. Okay, so... a sea lion can stand up on its front paws, but a seal cannot. Okay, so if it can stand up on its front paws, it's a sea lion. So the cunning poops are sea lions. Would they hug you, but you can't hug back? That'd be awful. If a seal comes up to me and is like hugging me, and I can't give it pets, that's my favorite thing about humans, is that humans have the ability to befriend every single animal with the power of pets. Even sharks. People have befriended sharks. And I love that about humans. That's cute. That's silly. That's cute. That's fun. I want to befriend crows! But sometimes you're not built for success. Sometimes you're built. Cat won't let us give head pats. Suffer. Look at my face when that happens. When I do that, look at my face. Hey, have I met you before? Yeah, I used to be on Saturday Night Live. I was actually trying to think of that one. Entertainment Tonight! E.T. Canada! That's what I was thinking of. You saw me on E.T. Canada. Hi, Creeko. Saturday Night with Conan O'Brien. What's the one that BTS was on? They all have the same name. Late Night with Dingus McFingers. Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Colbert, Jimmy Jimbos. Yeah. Yeah. Shooting the shit with Farley McCarley. Yo, chat, let's make that one real. Chat, can we make that one real life? Shooting the shit with Farley McCarley. Okay, character. Farley McCarley. Maybe that's the official rat name, Farley McCarley. Yay, it's been an hour. I can go pee. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, God. Okay, enjoy your fishing, idiots. I want to pee my pants. You can only go every hour. What am I gonna do if I'm like in the middle of the sky? BTS was on SNL. My mom sent me a video. They were on that one with that from that cringe guy where they stop in the street. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello? Hey? Hello? Wake up! Wake up! So, I think something has happened. I guess it's over. Check your Wi-Fi to your phone. Yeah. That's what it was. Hey! Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? I got these hot chocolate packs from Christmas. I'll have one after stream. I won't have one on stream because then I'll probably have a tummy ache. I just want to say that 3 times on your channel, and only your channel, have I gotten ads for personal injury lawyers. And I think that really says something about your vibes here. 10 out of 10. You know what? Hell yeah. I've never had a lawyer, but I could become your lawyer. You don't need anybody else except for me. Hold on, I'm moisturizing my lips. Ready for a... That's silly. Thank you, Bubble. Hi, Miss Mew. Can I have your necklace today? No! Ask again and you will die. Cunic's right. What? Ouch. You guys remember the Iron Giant? Ouch. No, that was E.T. Freaking E.T. Am I right, chap? Extraterrestrial and for what? Grow up. Hey! Back to business. Where are we gonna go? I'm looking at Harajuku now. I have the Brandy Melville location. There's Takeshita Street. Kittyland. Remember, chat, this is the last Japan stream, so if you mention it after today, you get banned. Yep. Because then you'll be reminding me of... This is what you remind me of what I really am. Not on you, you know? Five, 4, 3, 2. Almost burped. Nickelback. I think Nickelback came from Nanaimo. It's not doing it anymore. What the freak? Why isn't it doing it anymore? Ah! I am a compoundment of rage. Hehe. Tokyo Plaza. Harry Potter Shop Harajuku. Nike Harajuku. Sugi Drug. so much rage in such a small cat. Every centimeter I've lost is another gained in rage. Fucking love this cat. How many? Does your mouth triangle ever become acute? Hmm? Hell yeah, it becomes acute! I do not think I can do an isosceles. Yeah. Look at the rage in my eyes. What's up? Hey. Okay, let's go find some videos to watch. Now I'm being freaking, I've opened Pandora's box and now I'm tempted. There's just so much sumo. Guys, there's another chilling scares! But that's for tomorrow. Today is Japan. 3 must-do activities in Tokyo. Don't mind if I do. I just now realized your collar is not more ears. I think we gotta put him down. Shishi, my goat. No, guys, they uploaded a video 15 hours ago. Day 9 of the January 2026 tournament. No, we can't watch it! Today is not about that. Today is about other stuff. We're gonna have to save that for tomorrow. We can find out what happened to Shishi tomorrow. See, there's a short right there. Yeah, baby. I'm like, it was trouble. 3 must-do activities in Tokyo. Come on, guys, let's find out together. Yay!
Here are the 3 must-do activities in Tokyo. Number 1 is Shibuya Sky. Shibuya Sky definitely have a special place in my heart. I
Already
initially
on the itinerary, bud.
planned for 30 minutes for Shibuya Sky and was just doing it because everyone who goes to Tokyo goes to Shibuya Sky. But let me tell you, I ended up staying here for 1.5 hours.
Damn, doing what?
Make sure to secure a sunset slot in advance through Klook, and you can use my promo code from the link in my bio for 10% off. Number 2 is kimono rental. You definitely have to do a kimono or you
We're doing that in Kyoto. Kyoto seems like it has more like traditional architecture, and Tokyo is more like modern stuff. So I feel like it'd be weird to wear a kimono in Tokyo.
Yukata rental if you go to Japan for the full experience. I rented my kimono from Vasara Kimono Rental, and you can also book these through Klook using my promo code. Thirdly is Mocha Cat Cafe. The cats here were all...
Dude, give me something else. Give me something better. Wear a kimono. Go to Shibuya Sky. Go to a cat cafe. Should we watch Shibuya, Tokyo. Solo shopping night in Shibuya. Not today, chilling. Not today. Whoa. Shibuya, Tokyo's trendiest district. thought he was nude. Look at all that garbage. Pen. Stickers! Please turn. Why are my captions dark? Because that's 75%. But they're still... Window opacity. Why are they still dark? Font opacity! Yay! He was going to buy so much stationery. I'm so freaking excited for that. Ooh, let's go to Coach. Wait, which one is Coach? Which one is Coach? Akita. Yeah, I'm gonna buy lots of stationery. Yeah. Whoa, I've seen him. Hello, Chad. Just finished eating some burnt free cake. Ow, I bit my tongue. Ow! That's messed up. Why would you guys do that to me? Oh, whoa, I've seen that guy's asshole. Hey, you said it, not me. Jason Dreams 37! Come here, come here, come here. Thank you so much for becoming a cuemew! Chad, we got a new cuemew in the house! Thank you so much, Jason Dreams. Mwah. Thank you so much. Mwah. Big ol' smooch. Hello? Big ol' smoocheroo. It's time to cume. Starbucks. Coach, coach. 5F. UC. Ah. That's about it. Yeah. Following since last year, finally subbed, better late than never. Damn. You know what, fair enough. I understand. You gotta make sure that it's like 100% gonna be worth it. I'm the exact same. What the freak is that? What was that sound? I don't need to read the subtitles, I just want to watch, so I can turn the sound down. Oh, clean. Hot Street. House Duel. Coach. We found Coach. Coach play at Cat Street. Cat Street? I'm gonna go to Cat Street and do vandalism and turn it into Cat Street. It takes about a 15-minute walk from Harajuku to get to Shibuya. I didn't know that. Wow. Miyoshida Park. Whoa. Tower Records. Ooly. What the frick is Ooly? Louis Vuitton. Ooly. Ooly. I want to go to Ooly. So is this just like a fancy area for people to go? Shabuya Yokocho. You gotta keep an eye out for foreigners. You know, look for a white person. Look for a quirked up white girl. And then I know that I can go there. Enjoy. Amacola. No music, no life. Tower Records. I do want to get into more, what's it called? Physical media. Like, I want to get a DVD player and, get DVDs and stuff. But, not for music. Not for music. I like having my playlists that I can play any song of any time that I want to play at any time. You're actually planning on going to Tokyo? Why'd you spell Toki? Why'd you spell like that? We gotta kill that guy. On 13th of March for 3 weeks. I'm not. Chat, kill him. Kill him. He can't stay here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. You use iPhone, right, Q? If so, did you download the Suica app? No, I've heard about that. But I want to get the physical card because I think it's cute. No, so I just don't use Apple Pay, period. I trust the cards more than Apple Pay. Because, like, a few weeks back, my mom was trying to get an Uber, and it was refusing to work with any of her cards because it was on Apple Pay. Messed up. What Q merch? You can also listen before buying. They also sell manga here. Any yaoi? No yaoi, I don't care. K-pop. I thought that J-pop would have just been pop in Japan. Vtober! Vocaloid! What the hell is that? Only women are allowed on this floor. To release. Okay. 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 I can look at this because I'm not going to go into the store, so... Changing station. But English people can't read. Hey, I can read. Didn't Miss Green Apple get in trouble? With what? What trouble? Oh fuck, it's Kanji cute. Shut up! Shut up! Where's the yaoi? I need to get a shirt that says "Give me yaoi" before Japan. So you're using international roaming on Rogers Wireless? No, we're with who the frick are we with? I'm checking. Oh, it doesn't say anymore on your phone. There's Rogers. Talus! Yeah, we're with Talus. Yeah, you can get international. That's just a Canadian thing because all the Americans are like, you have to get a SIM card in Japan. And even my friend is saying that too. Because they're from USA. And I'm like, nah, dude, you just call your service provider and say, I'm going to Japan from this state to this state. Give me international data, please. And then they say, okay. And then it's on your next bill. And you don't even have to worry about it. Easy peasy. According to what my mom says. But I trust her with my life, so I believe it. What is... Hello? You looked at the same... Look... Whoa. Glitch in the Matrix. What were they looking at? We gotta find out. Parko! Theater and restaurants. Americans don't have to get a local SIM. It's just way cheaper to get a local one. For Americans, I thought that Canada was supposed to have the shittier one. Hello, everybody. Where's... Hey, quirked up white boys. Where are the quirked up white girls? Did you hear that? Do my ears perceive me? Were those Scott? In that shop, they don't do the other one. Whoa. Dude, this is awesome. I feel like we just discovered something. This is awesome. Okay, but what is the first guy saying? I cannot understand what the first guy is saying. What the fuck is he saying? I have no idea what the first guy says. It sounds like he's just speaking gibberish. But we know that the second guy says, in that shop, they don't do the other one. So... gotta get something and stop moving. I cannot hear it. Dallas is 18 a day roaming? No, it's not roaming. Because roaming is when you don't. Okay. Because roaming is different. My mom says that you can call your service provider and they will give you the actual, like, same international data. Roaming is when you leave your home country. Well, you can get not roaming. You just call and ask. If you plan to ever try out Wagyu beef, I highly recommend going to Yakiniku Black Hole in Shinjuku. They have all you can eat Wagyu for only $52.50 Canadian dollar. Listen, all I can eat is definitely not 52.58. You know, but I'll check it out. I'm gonna go on Google Maps. Yakiniku Black Hole. Ooh. Why did it zoom out so far? There's 3 different ones. You're gonna have to send me a direct link because there's 3 different ones. I'm sending you to the black hole. Ooh, Snarkmark sent a link. Let's see. Jamaica. Jamaica, they're trapped down in Jamaica. They can't even jump party. Now what a joke you send. Let's see here. Okay, wait. TripAdvisor. Alright, bet. I'll put that on the list and we'll go there. Oh no! My phone timed out mark for 10 seconds for posting links. That's so messed up. Poor baby. Poor baby. I apologize. Girl. 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 Lee. Girl. Girl. Funny. Pop Mart. Jesus, why is it so busy? Oh, because they got Nintendo. Maybe there's white people here. Yay! Do I care about any Nintendo IPs? I don't know. Hey, you guys know what you guys know what I'm gonna say about that. Donkey Kong. Bonky Bong. Binky Bong. Cronky Flong. Baby product. Baby. Put the baby in the Mario. Baby. Baby. Yo, he's trapped. Yeah, I don't care about Mario. I don't care about Mario. I hate Mario. Mario pisses me off. Donkey Kong pisses me off. I like Animal Crossing. Capcom store. Guys, I don't know what a Capcom is. Guy. Big arm guy. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. I don't know what this stuff is. Are these all monsters? What is happening? Street Fighter. Jump Shop. I don't care. Where's the Yaoi shop? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, where's... Yay! What the freak? Why did it look like that? Naruto! Do you think we have any Sasunaru merch? Yo! What the freak? That's literally me. I like Pokemon, but in a sad way, because they're just making it shitty. Pikachu! I love liking Pikachu, because there's Pikachu everywhere. Whoa. Wow! Wow! They're so fuzzy. Wow! There's like everybody here. Wow, they even have a muck. Wow. Pika, pika. The Doraemon store. Doraemon scares me. Yeah, we're looking for Yaoi. I don't know. It's just like his voice is scary. He has a magic pocket that he opens for children. Okay. Kind of weird, but whatever. I don't like his face. I don't like his mouth. Go to the YouTube Hunt for Yaoi video. I know where the Yaoi dungeon is, but I don't want to watch any videos about the Yaoi dungeon because I want to experience it firsthand. You know? We gotta kill this guy. Yeah, they're overpriced. Now that looks like a menace. What is this? Disney store. Ooh, that's so cute and whimsical. We don't even have any. Angel. Stitch and Angel. Ooh. I love whimsy! Give me more whimsy! Yeah, there's no Disney stores here anymore. It's so sad. Trust me. Awesome. Every way. Oh. You know? Look for the white people. Whoa. clerked up white woman? I think a clerked up white woman just passed. Spooky. There's a lot of people. This is scary. A mom! Guys, this is someone's mom. They're here on a family holiday. Dude. I'm really scared because you don't find these sorts of crowds in Canada. Oh, it's the dog. Listen, this might sound callous. I don't really care about a statue of a dog. I don't care about any statues. I don't give a care. I don't... Whatever. It's a statue. You can have a guide for Japan. Our guide is TikTok. You see? It's him again! It's him again! Oh, this is from the beginning. Coach! Guys, can you give me money to buy a Coach bag? Thank you. Shibuya Scramble Crossing. Yeah, there's too many people here and I'm scared. I'm peeing my pants. Damn, imagine being a local. Imagine being a local and having to walk with your baby through here every day. Imagine how annoying. Monkey. Tsutaya. Our lounge. Ooh, we know about Shibuya 109. It's got clothes. We're going to Shibuya 109. Yeah. If I'm paying, you're getting a Maz. Yes. Is there even an Hermes in Tokyo? There probably is. I don't know if I'll look fancy enough for them to bring me in there. But then, I can pull a pretty woman. Big mistake, huge. Do you think you'll blend in with the locals? It is physically impossible for me to blend in with the locals. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's find out. Hermes. See locations. Oh yeah, there's a bunch. They don't have one in Shibuya. They have one in Omotesando. By Kittyland. They have one by Harajuku. Whoa, it looks creepy on the outside. Hermes. Queens. I also went in and shop Birkins. I don't think I want a Birkin. I need something that can fit my size and frame. I don't want to look like a baby, you know? A baby that's like in her mom's heels. Short blonde white cat girl fits right in Japan. Hey, I might. You never know until you find out. Mousy. Whoa! I don't know these boys. Ooh. Scary. Leave me alone. A boss baby. Do you think I could become a boss baby? Eagle. What's that back there? What is that? What is that? Aren't you already boss baby? I don't know if I am. Disney World. Whoa. Ew. Ooh, big egg. Plaza. Why are there so many people? Yeah, this is gonna be my least favorite part about Japan, is all of the people. Boss Baby Smooth. Hell yeah. Shout it from the rooftops. I go. Oh, oh, I felt like there was gonna be another one. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Family Mart. See. Now my nose feels all stuffy. Burger King! How do I get this? Bless you, Sancho, bless you. Gesundheit. Thanks, guys. Now my nose feels stuffy. Gotta get Fammy Chicky one time. What's Fammy Chicky? Whoa, I wanna go to that container. Where are we? Those toes. McDonald's. Squid Game. Mega. Welcome to Mega Donkey. Mega Donkey. Oh, we've heard about the Don Quixotes. Family Mart chicken, popular fried chicken. I think it's in most convenient grocery stores. You should try a Mr. Donut while you're there. Donut. Donut. Don. That's what I've heard. In the TikToks, they play the music and it's like don, donkey. I am excited to experience the donkey. I saw that there was one in Osaka that has like a Ferris wheel outside of it. Excited for your reactions to Don Quixote. Before I go to Japan, I think that I will make a specific channel that you guys can opt into if you want to get live Japan updates. I don't think that I'll do it like everywhere. I just think I'll do it a little bit. And I'll just say enough so that it doesn't expose my location in case any of you creeps try to find me. Because Tokyo rapidly became urbanized during the Meiji period, that Shibuya has a lot of markets to attempt to keep a part of Tokyo, but regulated during the Meiji period of formation. Well, we're in 2026, so that doesn't matter. Cat Adventures? Yeah, Cat Adventures. Won't be possible for me. I'm going in June. How many times have you been to Japan, Joki? You seem like a professional. I miss Japan and want to live through you for a bit. Hell yeah, I'll happily oblige. For a small payment of $10,000, you can see all the IRL pictures that I take. What do you think happened to a cat girl who can do a flip? Damn, bro, what if? Because I was wondering. 3, I'm taking my little bro with me. 3. Fair enough. One day... Hello. I had such a weird feeling. I felt like I had to cough and clear my throat, but then I felt like if I did, then I'd throw up. Knees included with pictures. Knees included. Even more than tier 4 sub. Even more. Owens. I got that dollar with me. Refund. Don Quixote seems to be really popular with foreign tourists these days. Whoa. Holy shit. I've only ever seen zoomed in pictures of like items at Don Quixote. I've never seen like the stalls. That looked spooky. Ooh, Kit Kat. Hmm. Hmm. In one of the snack boxes that I got, it had Japanese Kit Kats. Japanese chocolate tastes a little bit like American chocolate, which is like dollar store chocolate here. You guys have a little shitty chocolate. Japan! Hair. And control repair. As someone who doesn't give a shit about Sanrio, I'm gonna have a hard time. Because there's a million Sanrio, and I don't care about any of them. I don't care about Chikala either. I'm the opposite of a mascot fan. I'm a mascot hater. Ooh, romance. What are those? Face wash powder. What about Snoopy? I don't care about Snoopy. I love the jazz. He was in the Pick Me. Ah! Stop it. If there are zero Sanrio haters, it means Q is dead. I don't think I hate Sanrio, I just don't really care. I guess because it's like, they're just there to look cute. Like, it doesn't bring anything to my life. Jesus. Naruto. Whip premium. Whoa. So Don Quixote is like a dollar store with a bunch of shitty stuff. Why are they obsessed with that child's butt? Pretty much, yeah. Understandable. But I love stuff and things. So I'll love it here. You like stuffing things? No? What do you want about? Dog. I got that dog in me. Ninja. I want to be ninja. Sasuke ninja dog. Shin-chan. Pikachu. Elevator. that thing? Whatever. Kirby. More Pikachu. More things. More... Is that Among Us? I have to analyze the things and the stuff. Zoom out. Let me see all of the aisles. Ooh, stickers. Show me the stickers. Ooh. Pen. Pen. Need to do some stationary research to find out what the best pen is. Godzilla. Zilla? Like... Zilla? Ouch! Pilot G2 is a good pen. Hmm. Insta. I should get that because... whatever. Panasonic. Yo, do they have really cheap Dyson? Definitely was worth 700. Here it is, the song! Suitcase. Damn. A lot of suitcase. Mega donkey. Don. It's a gay donkey! Oh, nice! Whoa! That's Amore. Pet shop. Pronto. Ooh, Loft! We know about Loft. I'm excited for Loft. Yay! Loft! I'm planning to get a cheap suitcase for all the stuff I'm bringing home. Gotta grab a last minute suitcase for all the strong zeros to bring back. I have a really big suitcase, but I'm kind of worried that I might have to buy another. How much does it cost for an extra suitcase? I can look it up. Air Canada, how much for... Is it called checked bag? Is that what it's called? Ship it home? I'm just going to mail everything to myself when I go. You can do that. Baggage fees and optional services. Mm-hmm. Whoa, it's windy outside. Additional checked baggage. Travel within Canada. Economy class travel between Canada and the US. Economy class travel between Canada and the Caribbean, Mexico, or Central America. Travel between Canada and all other international destinations. Overweight / oversized bag. $100 to $120. Additional bag over and above your standard allowance. $225 to $270. No overweight or oversized fee applies to an additional bag for which the additional bag fee of $225 to $270 is paid. That's stupid. That's stupid. Why do I have to pay for the overweight fee and an additional bag fee? That's so dumb. What the freak? I'm gonna send it to you guys and you guys can see if I'm... Yeah, I'll take a screenshot. Someone tell me that I'm reading this incorrectly and there's actually another amount somewhere. Why is it so much? I have to see how much your ticket allows. How do I see how much my ticket allows? Oh wait, hold on. No, I think I found something else. They have a checked bag calculator. I think I found something else. Whoa! This one says my first bag is free. They mean suitcase, right? And second bag is $100, and each extra bag is $225. So okay, so this is different information then. So the thing that I saw, the additional bag is the third bag. But the second bag is only $100. You need a bag to check in, a carry-on bag like a small suitcase, and a personal item like a backpack. Yeah, I have, I got this cute suitcase pair from Winners. I got a big suitcase and then a carry-on suitcase, and then I'll have my purse. Yeah, you're my accountants now. We gotta figure out, which way is better. And of course, that's even if I meet the stuff. So one large suitcase that's empty for you to take home the things that you buy. Okay, so I could get another big old suitcase. The max weight is 50 pounds. 50 pounds? Okay. Wait. Okay. It's freaking limited. If the suitcase you got is small enough for several outfits and can bring onto the plane, then you can check in an empty suitcase for stuff to bring back. My suitcase is gonna be empty. All of my stuff will be able to fit into my carry-on suitcase. So I am gonna have Basically an empty suitcase. My fancy dinner dress is big, but we're gonna get those the shrink wrap thingies. You need a scale? Ooh, yeah. My parents have a suitcase scale, so I'll bring it with me. Okay. I have no idea if I'm gonna need another suitcase or not, but I guess we'll find out. Cause I have one of the big suitcases. It's like half my size. I feel like a freaking baby standing next to it. Hey. Not just past her knees, it's past her hips. Yep, that's half. Is the bottom hard and the top fabric style suitcase that has wheels on it? Shit, I don't know. It's cute. It's pink. It isn't hard shell because those crack. We gotta finish the video. We gotta see what's at Loft. And yeah, I guess I'll just keep you guys updated if I need to buy another suitcase or not. Loft. I'm going to... Ooh. Look at all this stuff! Oh my god, I'm gonna spend so much time here and so much money. Ooh, I don't like that. That's spooky. Give my balls. Juice, juice, and look at all. Oh, folder. You need a duotang. Stickers! Oh my god, I'm gonna pee my pants and shit my pants and throw up. Look at all the stickers. I'm so excited. Give me back there. I want to look at the stickers again. This doesn't look like stationery. Ah! Under construction. This video came out 1 month. It came out November 22nd. Probably still gonna be under construction when we go, huh? I print my own stickers on high quality adhesive photo paper. I want to learn how to do that, but I don't know how to do the cut ones. You won't have to worry about packing the stickers if you cover your body in them. No, I gotta save them for the journal. Cat with a samurai sword? No. Cat with sticker. Sticker! And pen. Get out of the way, everybody. I'm here for business. Why are we back at the dog? Shibuya Scramble Square. What about Shibuya Scramble Circle? Ever considered that? Ooh, Chanel, I gotta see what stuff they have. The shop. The shop. Hand. Aww. I have paper sleeve binders with 100 sleeves full of stickers. Well, give me some. Are you planning to go any theme park in Japan? I think we're gonna go to Disney. My friend's never been to Disney before. Bow wow, bow wow, bow wow, dog diggity, 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 bow wow, bow, belly, bow wow, bow wow. Bow wow, bow, belly, bow wow, bow, pee, bow. Yo, I thought the dog was wearing gimp gear. Eh. There's no mug in the box, only cookies. Wow. It's pee time! I've been so distracted I didn't even notice. Oh my goodness. Oh my... Is Netsu even here to do that? I guess you don't need to do a pee time. Oh, I'm so excited. Were there any new places in here? I don't think so. Pee time is on the hour every hour. Well, if Netsu isn't here, then we don't gotta. Now what Japan stuff do we watch? We watch a vlog, tourist traps in Japan. I hate when the TikTokers are like, don't do this tourist trap. I am a tourist. I want to go into the traps because I am a tourist. Buying every gacha toy I touch blindfolded. 10 Japanese amusing street foods at Osaka. I'm going to Osaka. But I know, we're going to Osaka for one day. And it's kind of like, I don't really know what stuff there is to do. Like, all I know is this guy. I just blurred out the entire floor. We saw this octopus when we were looking at stuff. From what we've seen, Osaka is just like a food place. Osaka has a whimsy and gorgeous castle. From what we saw on the TikToks, we've seen the castle already. Here. Takoyaki vending machine. Oh, you get a number. Like a McDonald's. I'll try the takoyaki, but I'm just kind of scared of it. But I have to do Shakira. Oh, 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 oh! Oh, 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 oh! You know, she does more. Oh, 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 oh! Yeah. Takoyaki is octopus ball. Kukuru. Kukuru. That's a lot. Damn. Okay, I can share that with my friend. Damn. Yeah, 2 of those would be enough for me. Even if... I don't know if I'll like it, but I'll try it. Oh, it's falling apart. I like the box though, very cute, very whimsical. Whoa! Bro dissected it! Damn! Those are some big balls. Who said that? Don't even start. I know what you're gonna say. Okini is thank you in Osaka dialect. What? Strawberry Mania. Lilo Coffee Kisa. Le Croissant. That's a lot of strawberry. I'm so excited. Do you think that they play Ed Sheeran on the radio? Spackle Box, have you been to Japan? I hope you get to go to a Grand Sumo match. I don't think they're doing Grand Sumo in April. Grape, more like crap. More like crap. More like crap. They're the Osaka Sumo Experience Live. Yeah, I saw the one in... I like the one that we saw that was in Tokyo that had the katsu. Crunchy meat. Guys, we're gonna have to start planning my Vietnam trip. We're going to Nam? Yeah, I've been getting a lot of shopping in Vietnam TikToks where they go to clothing stores and they look so cute. Okay, I know that we said that we could keep watching even if Messi wasn't here to do the potty time, but I gotta go to the bathroom. It's potty time anyways. So... Okay, I'll be right back. Bye. Behehehe. Bahahaha. Ho 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 ho. Hehehe. Okay, guys, where do I go? Where should we go? Where do we go? What's a place that we should look up videos for? A wild cat has appeared, and I'm going to domesticate you. Argentina? I don't think that's in Japan. Could be wrong.
These are the 3 must-visit places in Osaka. Number 1 is Dotonbori, which is perfect for trying various Japanese street food. I highly recommend trying Osaka's famous takoyaki. And the melon bun here was so good, you absolutely cannot miss it. If you take an early morning stroll in Dotonbori, you can experience it with no crowd, but the shops will not be open yet. This is also where you will find the popular Gilko Running Man sign. I'll be sharing a
It's rare to find this sign. Everybody sees this sign. I thought you were going to talk about this freaking Spider-Man. What? Why is there just Spider-Man?
Gilko Running Man sign. I'll be sharing a secret spot soon to avoid the crowds and get a perfect shot, so stay tuned. Number 3 is the Shinsaibashi Tsuji Shopping Street. There is so much to see, do and eat here. Don't forget.
Elephant meme, address me. We've looked at Okinawa yet. Now we're going to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka.
To try this popular ramen shop if you're in the area for melt-in-your-mouth pork rib ramen. They also open 24/7, so if you're looking for a late night snack, you know where to go to. Follow for part 2, and I also post daily.
I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself else.
And you know what? I also love him. Because the songs are cute. Yeah, I'm chewing on a caramel. Ah, it's stuck in my teeth. I skied down Mount Everest. Why? Why? Southeast Ridge, Nepal. Where's everyone else? I thought Everest was supposed to be really crowded now. All without supplemental oxygen? That's just stupid. That's just stupid. I'm gonna do it, but I won't be able to breathe. Shrouded with dead bodies. Yep. Girl, we know where he's going. You don't have to have the red dog. We can see. Who's the other person? Yes, the Sherpa. Speed Dawa Sherpa. The Sherpas are insurmountably more impressive because they do this every month. I'm just confused as to how they're up here alone. Did you guys see that one video of someone climbing Everest and then they just fell down and slid down and like nobody could do anything about it? There's a million other things you can do in this life besides climbing Everest. You're an adrenaline junk. You're gonna die one day. We're done with the underwater cave video, so now we're going in the opposite direction. Yep. We gotta broaden our horizons. This just seems stupid. Humble ice fall. Now that guy's alone by himself. One wrong move and you're dead, buddy. Better watch out. Yeah, if there's a drone up here, they could just fly up here. Be careful, you're gonna fall down and die. Bro almost died just there, just from a little lump. Andrew Durgers waits to make sure his climbing partner Speed Dawa Sherper also makes it down safely. Oh, that's good. Oh, Sherpa! Oh, it's snowing. Storm's rolling in. They're gonna get caught in the storm and die. At least they fall down, they have a drone to come and follow them. Follow their dead body. Why don't they always have a drone? Waiting for the goofy falling scream. Oh! You can't even ski. You can barely walk. You can barely breathe. Take the oxygen. What do you have to lose? Your life. Look at that. Barely walkable. They should build a road up there. death zone. Oh, 16 to 20 hours, that's easy. Then why do so many people die? How has he spent 17 hours there already? What? Now he's speeding up. Bye, Sherpa. See you at the bottom. I climbed Everest and all I got... Whoa. Camera.
Oh, yeah.
His lips are blue.
Back. Look at you.
There's other people. Whoa. Now he's going down a different path than the walking. These fisheye cameras are so confusing to me. What am I looking at? What's happening? Is he going down or sideways? Both, I guess. Don't cough, you'll die. Down, down, down. Sideways. Down. Stop. Why does he keep stopping? He's only coughing because he can't breathe. This would be so much easier if he had supplemental oxygen. The Sherpa's gonna ski for him too. Yeah, that's probably what happens. During all these pauses, the Sherpa takes over. I know, the fish islands is so distracting. Like, cool, we can see the horizon. We gain nothing from that. Ah, that's better. Yay! No, it's not. I lied. Dude, just go all the way down. It'll be over sooner. The best thing about Mount Everest is that it's totally optional. Well, good thing you didn't tumble. Best thing about Elvis is all those frozen bodies spread across it representing landmarks. Yep, you'll always know where you're going and where you came from. Rock. I'm gonna eat the rock. What if I eat the mountain and make it smaller? Okay. Hope this guy knows how to beat them. Shut up! That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, no more stopping, Buckaroo. Go off the edge. You need a parachute. And just jump. Yeah, the fisheye lens is awesome because it looks like he's going uphill. So, that's fun. Ah, nice. I can totally tell what I'm looking at. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. This is awesome. He finally descends below the death zone. He spent more than 18 hours there. How? This is a camp. Can you guys not find a better spot?
Eat something, eat.
Ew, is that pee in the snow? Ew! Ew! Sickos!
Bye.
How long was you there for? Imagine the snow angels you could make in that. I still don't get why bro was dawdling in the death zone for 18 hours. I just wouldn't be in the death zone for 18 hours, but that's just me. Now he's going a different direction than the people who walk. I think. He's climbing a mountain. That does not look like 18 hours worth of a climb. Maybe all the pauses he took were worth 18 hours. With the light fading, Underjudge must race to make it to the... Yeah. Well, you better stop taking breaks. Crunchy, crunchy snow. Shred the gnar. Look, it's just one. It's just a shot down. Just go down. Easy shot down. Just go down. Look at all the time he spent dawdling. The sunset while he was dawdling. "8:30 p.m. When did he reach Camp 2? We didn't see that. It was probably the Sherpa that reached Camp 2. Can't trust this guy. Their definition of skis down Mount Everest is different than mine. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So, thank you.
Any plans for Kyoto? Yeah, this is it. Our plan is that we're gonna put on kimonos. you're gonna ski down that. That looks... Ooh. Crevasse. Muna, Millie, Bobby Brown. Ooh. Just go with that guy.
How are you? Good?
Now he's making casual conversation. Hurry up.
Super. I try little bit go down.
He's gonna hire a Sherpa. She travels up Tokyo Skytree to reach the restaurant at the top. The Sherpa carries me. Watch out for those holes. You'll fall in and down. If the crevasses are always changing, how do they know how to get up every year? Go, go, faster, faster, go, faster. Ooh, a hole. I wonder what happened in that hole. Go, go, faster, 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 go, go, fast. Yeah. Get a corpse counter. Oh, I know. The snow looks so... I just want to go make snow angels. He just dives right into the crevice. I don't want to live anymore. You wait to see on the news that Japan has been taken over by a cat girl named Cuemew. Then that'd be fucked up because I'm not a cat girl. Sheesh. Shred the gnar. Shred it. Shred it. He even slept in a tent for a night. Bro was not skiing down Mount Everest. And like, this isn't even impressive. Walking all this is so much more impressive. Oh wow, you have a speedmobile? Cool. Good for you. Like, he's taking the same path that they take to walk. That's not impressive. Now he's gonna go into that crevasse. Lumping. The stretch marks of the world. Why is it all pooping? What happened there? Lumpy. Yeah, this is... It's like whatever. Walking is like so much more like... difficult. Physically exerting. You gotta lift your legs into the snow, and you gotta walk, and it's a lot slower than this. So, I don't know. If he was taking like a more dangerous route, then it'd be impressive, but if he's just taking the same route that they take to walk up and down, then it's like... whatever. Yeah, whatever. Oh shit, it's almost over though. We gotta see what happens. Sunk cost fallacy, we gotta watch to the end. Mount Everest is a guardian. She's a protector. She's saving the other mountains from getting littered on by a bunch of stupid people. Cat? Yeah. Where the dead bodies at? You ate them! No! What am I gonna do with you? His brother Bartek? His brother Bartek? The D supervisor Jan is able to keep Andreas on the correct route. So the normal route that everybody else takes. It's not impressive because he's just doing it faster on skis. Like, oh wow. I bike around the block. Cool. Bartek. The route we planned has collapsed and is non-existent. Where? I don't know, the footprints look fine.
To było dołem chyba tutaj.
Andrzej, nie ma przejazdu, jest kompletnie rozwalona dziura na dziurze. Po prostu możesz podejść, ale to co my widzimy, to na pewno tam nie przejedziesz. Tam gdzie mówili.
Oh, it's not a crevasse, that's just a hole. It is a crevasse. Ooh, lucky. Ooh, lucky, that could have been bad. Bro, put the ropes on your arms. They're there for a reason. Crunchy, crunchy snow. Yes, go fall in that crevasse. Join the monolith. Where the hell is bro going now? He's nothing but hubris. This is like eating a soup with 6 grains of salt in it. Did you count? What am I looking at? Wow. And it looks like overflow washer, all them soap bubbles. Bubble bath. Bubble bath. Wow, it's dusty down there. You now we're in the dirty snow. The snow close to the bottom of the glacier. In the end, he falls into a crevasse and dies. Stinky, stinky, dusty snow. Snow that's covered in dust. Now what you gonna do? Down the floor. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, he's just scaling it like a mountain goat. Are we almost there yet? Hurry up. Well, now it's just rocks. How are you gonna ski down rocks? Was that it? Andros reaches the snow line just above base camp, completing his descent. That wasn't impressive. Those gardening gloves? Wow. So... Bro just took a... Yeah. He just took the same walking path as everybody else. But he did it on skis, so it was a lot faster. Okay. Was anyone else expecting him to just rip it down the mountain in like an hour? Yes! That's what we were expecting! Okay. That was, You see Red Bull, you're thinking crazy stunts? Yeah, if you say skiing down Mount Everest, it sounds a lot more impressive. That... wasn't. That was really slow. And he just took the same trails. So I was like, okay. Yeah, sure, I guess you skied down Mount Everest. Yes. Okay. The worst Mount Everest deaths in history.
Francis Arsentiev. On May 17, 1998, two climbers, Francis and Sergei Arsentiev, set out for Mount Everest. Francis was 40 years old from Colorado. Sergei was known as the Snow Leopard for climbing the Soviet Union's 5 highest peaks. Their plan was for Francis to become the first American woman to reach the summit without oxygen tanks. Mount Everest stands at 29,032 feet. At that height, there's only
I
one
love
third
AI
of the
voice.
oxygen you breathe at sea level.
Yay!
Francis and Sergei would climb without bottled oxygen, no radios, and no Sherpa support. Their 11-year-old son,
Well, that's stupid! Why would they do that? That's stupid!
Paul, had a nightmare the night before. Two climbers trapped on a mountain,
Yeah, no
unable to
shit
get
he
down.
would.
Francis brushed off his fears.
We're gonna climb this mountain, but we're not gonna do anything that you're supposed to do.
The climb was brutal. Without oxygen, every step above 26,000 feet felt like torture. On May 22nd,
Why'd they turn pink?
Francis reached the top at 2:30 p.m. But
Okay.
something was wrong. They had taken too long. The safe time to turn around was 2 p.m. Now it was getting dark, and they were in the death zone, the area above 26,000 feet where your body shuts down within hours. As night fell, the couple got separated coming down. Sergei made it back to camp. Francis didn't.
How can you get like, when people say that, like, oh, they got separated going down the mountain. There's only one path. Not like a forest where there's a bunch of paths. They go all over. There's one trail that everybody has been walking in.
Show up. When morning came, Sergei grabbed oxygen bottles and climbed back up to find her. Then he disappeared too. On May 24th,
Well,
British climber Ian Woodall saw something in the snow.
Ian.
A person in purple clothes, lying still 1148 feet below the summit. It was Francis. She'd been lying there for 24 hours in minus 40 degrees Celsius and 70 miles per hour winds. The cold had messed with her brain, making her think she was burning up. She had stripped down to her underwear. Her hands and feet were black from frostbite. Ian
That's
tried to
so
put clothes
fucked up. The, there's a name for it. Hyperdoxal undressing. Like, what a fucked up prank that your brain plays on you. Yo, wouldn't it be funny if we made us undress in the freezing cold? That'd be so funny.
back on her, but her muscles had gone completely stiff.
Stupid.
Her arms and legs wouldn't bend. Moving her was impossible at that height in knee-deep snow. After trying for over an hour, Ian had to choose. Stay with Francis and all three would die, or leave her and survive. He left her. Francis died that night.
All three.
Her body stayed there for 9 years. Climbers called her Sleeping Beauty because her face looked peaceful and calm, like she was just taking a nap in the snow. They found Sergei's body the next year. He had fallen trying to reach his wife. In 2007, Ian came back and moved her body away from the climbing route, wrapping her in an American flag. David Sharp. On May
Damn.
13th,
Imagine being Ian. Jeez.
2006, David Sharp, a
David
34-year-old
Sharp.
British climber, set out alone for Mount Everest. Sharp was an experienced climber who had already done Kilimanjaro, Elbrus, and Cho-Oyu. He was trying to reach the top without oxygen tanks, carrying only 2 bottles for
Why do people want to do something in a more dangerous way? Because they're adrenaline junkies and they're stupid, and it's a sign of self-harm.
emergencies. He had no radio, no Sherpa guide, and no team
Stupid!
watching him. This was Sharp's 3rd try at Everest. In 2003, he turned back because of frostbite. In 2004, he came within 1148 feet of the top before giving up. This time, he was going to make it. On May 14th,
Yeah,
several
same.
climbing groups saw Sharp at different spots along the route. Nobody knows if he reached the top. What we know is that on his way down, he took shelter in Green Boots Cave, a rocky spot at 27,890 feet, where another climber's body had been lying since 1996.
Oop.
Sharp was freezing and exhausted.
And I,
He
oop.
sat with his arms wrapped around his knees, icicles hanging from his eyelashes. The temperature was minus 20 degrees Celsius, and he had been without oxygen for hours. Then the other climbers started walking past him.
I mean, minus 20 isn't that bad. Minus 20 ain't that bad. I love almost dying. Oh no, I'm actually dying. Yeah, have your cake and eat it too, dummy.
Turkish climbers were the first to find Sharp early on May 15th. He was alive, but barely awake. They gave him oxygen and tried to help, but he was too weak to move. They kept going down. Later that morning, New Zealand climber Mark Inglis spotted Sharp in the cave. Inglis offered oxygen. Sharp said no. Inglis kept going to the top. All day long, 36 more climbers walked past Sharp on their way up or down the mountain. Some tried to give him medicine. Others tried to get him to stand up.
Okay.
Most just walked by, thinking he was already dead. By afternoon, Lebanese climber Maxim Chaya found Sharp with his face
Maxim.
turned black from frostbite. Chaya stayed with him until he had to leave to save himself. Sharp died on May 15, 2006. Over
Damn.
40 climbers had seen him dying. His body stayed in Green Boots Cave. The whole thing made people around the world angry about how climbers act on Everest. Even Sir Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Everest in 1953, said the climbers who left Sharp were wrong. Perhaps the hardest part of Sharp's death is that so many saw the danger and walked by. And in our own lives, we often ignore risks too, like our personal data being exposed.
Shut
online.
up.
I realized.
Shut up, bot. Shut up.
Hannelore Schmatz. On October 1st,
He refused it. I know, what do you do in that situation? Not go up Everest. Nomenclature was not a woman with Sharp. Nomenclature.
1979, Hannelore Schmatz and her husband Gerhard went to climb Mount Everest as
Hannelore
part of a
and
German group.
Gerhard.
Hannelore was 39 years old and had climbed big mountains around the world with her husband. They both wanted to reach the top. Gerhard made it to the top on October 1st and got back down safely. He told Hannelore that the weather was getting bad and she should wait, but Hannelore said no. On October 2nd, Hannelore started climbing to the top with American climber Ray Janae and several Sherpas.
Ray
The weather was
Janae.
terrible. Wind was blowing hard, snow was falling, and it was minus 30 degrees Celsius. But Hannelore
Now that's
kept going.
dangerous.
At 1:30 p.m., she reached the top of Mount Everest. She made it, but now she had to get back down. Going down was horrible. Hannelore
Good
and Ray were
luck.
moving too slow. They were tired and running out of oxygen. It was getting dark, and they were still in the death zone above 26,000 feet, where your body dies within hours. The Sherpa guides told them to keep moving. Stopping meant death, but Hannelore and Ray were too weak. They decided to spend the night at 28,000 feet, completely out in the freezing wind.
That's
and
dumb.
cold. Sungdare Sherpa, one of their guides,
Oh, good heavens! Welcome, Raiders! Cora, thank you so much for the raid! Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on? How's your stream? Hi, sister. Real life? For real life? Thank you for the raid, I love you! Pawn, thank you for indoctrinating Cora! Mwah. for the raid. I love you. Hashtag sister love. Welcome on in, raiders. I love you too. Thank you, Pawn, for the indoctrination. I can't give it to me that easy. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Stop. Let's hold hands and... I'm panicking.
Stayed with them. By morning, Ray was dead. The cold had killed him during the night. Hannelore was barely alive. With Sundar's help, she tried to walk down. They made it just 330 feet before she fell down, only 328 feet above the safety of Camp 4. Her last words were asking for water before she died. Sungdare had to leave her body and keep going down alone. He lived, but lost most of his fingers and toes to frostbite. Hannelore's body stayed right where she fell. For years, she became a landmark on the climbing route. Climbers said she sat upright against her backpack, her eyes open, her hair blowing in the wind. She looked like a ghost watching everyone.
Have good food, Cora. Have a good relax time after stream. I always gotta go relax after stream. I go lay in bed immediately. I got hand cream. Time to go back to the armor because I concur. Yeah! Cintas Palandas. Prove it.
One who walked by. In 1984, a big storm finally blew her body away, carrying her down the mountain where she disappeared forever. Hannelore Schmatz became the first woman to die on Mount Everest. Rob Hall. On May 10th, 1996, Rob Hall, a 35-year-old guide from New Zealand, led his team toward the top of Mount Everest. Hall was one of the best guides on the mountain, having made it to the top 4 times before. His client that day was Doug Hansen, a 46-year-old mailman from Seattle who had tried to reach the summit the year before, but failed. Hall...
Nobody lives up there, bud.
Hall's group was part of a busy day on Everest. Another team, Mountain Madness, led by American guide Scott Fisher, was also trying to reach the summit. Both teams were charging clients $65,000 each for the chance to stand on top of the world.
Imagine paying $65,000 for the chance of possible death. Jesus.
The climb started before sunrise, but problems began early. Safety ropes weren't set up at the Hillary Step, a narrow part just below the summit. This created dangerous waiting lines as dozens of climbers stood in line in the death zone above 26,000 feet. Hall had set a strict time to turn around at 2 p.m., whether they made it to the top or not. But as the day went on, that time came and went. Hansen was having trouble, moving slowly and using up oxygen fast. At 4 p.m., way past the safe time, Hansen finally reached the summit. Hall stayed with him, refusing to leave his client behind. But now they had to get down in the dark, and the weather was getting bad. Then, disaster struck. A huge storm hit the mountain. Winds reached 70 miles per hour. Temperatures dropped to minus 40 degrees Celsius, and they couldn't see anything. Climbers got lost in the storm just hundreds of feet from safety. Hansen ran out of oxygen near the south summit and couldn't go any further. Hall tried to help him down, but Hansen was too weak to move. Both men got trapped by the storm at 28,700 feet. Hall called base camp on his radio all night, his voice getting weaker each time. He was slowly freezing to death, but wouldn't leave Hansen. Other guides tried to reach them, but the weather was too dangerous. On the morning of May 11th, rescue teams made one last try to save Hall. They brought him oxygen and medicine, but by then, Hansen was dead, and Hall was barely awake from the cold. Hall's last radio call was to his pregnant wife, John, back in New Zealand. He told her
You're doing this shit with a pregnant wife at home? Fuck you, man!
He loved her, and to take care of their baby girl. Then the radio went quiet. Rob Hall died on May 11th, 1996,
You can tell that it's a freaking AI voice. Take care of our baby girl. That's not how you say that. Baby girl. Baby girl is what you say to a loved one.
Girl. Then the radio went quiet.
Yeah,
Rob Hall died on May 11th, 1996. Still next
good
to his client,
job.
Doug Hansen. His body is still on the south summit of Mount Everest. The 1996 disaster killed 8 people total, making it one of the deadliest days in Everest history.
Could have been worse.
Shreya Shah Chlorfine. On May 19,
Shreya.
2012, Shreya Shah Chlorfine, a
Shreya
33-year-old
Shah.
from Toronto, went to climb Mount Everest.
Toronto!
Shreya was born in Nepal and grew up in
Shreya
India before
Shah
moving to Canada with her
Chlorfine.
husband. Climbing Everest had been her dream since she was 9 years old when she flew over it in a helicopter with her parents. Shreya had spent $100,000 on this trip, borrowing money against her house to pay for it. She trained by running up hills near her home while carrying a heavy backpack and rock climbing to get ready, but there were warning signs. Shreya was behind in her training, and people warned she might not make it. Her husband Bruce said she never told him about these worries. On May 18th, Shreya left Camp 4, the last camp before trying for the top. She was part of a group of over 500 climbers going up the mountain that day. The death zone above 26,000 feet was crowded.
See, this is freaking Everest tourism now. 500 people in a day? Oh my god, wrap it up. This is the new Shibuya Scramble crossing.
And climbers had to wait in long lines. The thin air made Shreya slow down. She was one of the last climbers still going up when others were already coming down. By the time she reached the top at 2:30 p.m. on May 19th, she was way past the safe time to turn around at 2 p.m. Her team leader begged her to go back as she got weaker, but she kept going. She was going to reach the top no matter what. At the summit, Shreya stood holding a Canadian
Wow, good
flag,
job, you did it.
smiling behind
You
her
reached the
oxygen
top.
mask. She had done it, but now she had to get back down. Going down was horrible. Shreya was moving very slowly, and her speech became weird. She couldn't think clearly. She couldn't stand up by herself. The Sherpas had to pull and carry her down the mountain. She had been climbing for 24 hours and was on her 9th bottle of oxygen. Then, to make things worse, a storm hit.
She pooped her
making it
pants.
colder and windier. Shreya fell down and couldn't go any further. Shreya Shah Chlorfine died on May 19,
Wow.
2012, while coming down from the summit. Her body was found near the climbing route with a Canadian flag placed over it. Her husband Bruce went to Nepal to bring her body home. Shreya had reached
Rough.
her dream of getting to the top of Everest, but it killed her. Joshua Cheruyot. On May 22nd,
Crevasse!
2024,
The
Joshua
crevasse!
Cheruyot, a 40-year-old banker from Kenya, was climbing toward the top of Mount Everest. Joshua was trying to make history by becoming the first African to climb Everest without oxygen tanks. Joshua had been climbing mountains
Just because you want to be the first at something doesn't mean you should do it in a stupid way. Have oxygen! Why wouldn't you have oxygen?
since he was a teenager. He had reached the top of Mount Kenya over 20 times. He climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in just 15 hours. In 2023, he became the first African to climb Mount Manaslu, the world's 8th highest mountain, without oxygen. But Everest was different. Climbing without oxygen on Everest is something less than 2% of climbers
No,
ever do.
it's
At heights
stupid.
above 26,000 feet, the air is so thin that most people need bottled oxygen just to stay alive. Joshua knew the risks. His Sherpa guide, Nawang, carried an emergency oxygen bottle, but Joshua had clear rules about when to use it, only if he passed out or the weather got too bad. On May 22nd, Joshua and Nawang left
Dumb.
Camp
How
4 at
dumb.
26,000 feet for their final push to the summit. The climb was hard. Every step without oxygen felt awful, but Joshua kept going. As they got higher, something went wrong. At Bishop Rock, just 160 feet below the summit, Joshua started acting weird. He was confused and wouldn't listen to Nawang. When Nawang tried to give him the emergency oxygen, Joshua said no. Joshua was so close to making history, just 160 feet from becoming the first African to reach the top of Everest
If the
without
weather goes
oxygen,
bad, you're
but
already
his
dead.
body was shutting down from the thin air. Back at base camp, they lost radio contact with Joshua and Nawang. The last message was hard to understand, but it sounded like they were in trouble. Rescue teams looked for days, but couldn't find them in the bad weather. Finally, they found Joshua's body in a crack in the ice, just 160 feet below the summit. He had died trying to reach the summit. Nawang was never found. He disappeared trying to
Whoa.
help Joshua. Joshua Cheruyot
rough.
died on May 22nd, 2024. His family decided not to bring his body down and left Joshua to rest in the mountains where he belonged. Scott Fisher. On May 10th, 1996,
Fisher.
Scott Fisher, a 40-year-old American guide, led his team toward the top of Mount Everest. He had climbed some of the world's biggest mountains without oxygen. That day, Fisher's team was trying to get to the top at the same time as another group led by Rob Hall from New Zealand.
Yeah,
Both
we
teams
know
were
about
going
this
up on the
guy.
same day, making dangerous crowds near the summit. The
Why
climb
didn't they
started
see them at the same time?
before sunrise, but problems began early. There were long waits at the Hillary Step,
He was one of the 8 people that died that day.
a narrow part just below the summit. Climbers stood in lines in the death zone above 26,000 feet, using up oxygen and getting tired. Fisher had been feeling sick for days before trying for the summit. He was tired from helping other climbers who had gotten into trouble lower on the mountain, but he kept going because his clients needed him. By the time Fisher's team reached the top around 4 p.m., they were too late. The safe time to turn around was 2 p.m.
Why do they keep doing that?
They had to get down in the afternoon when the weather often gets bad. As they started going down, Fisher got sicker. The thin air was making him confused and weak, but he wouldn't leave his clients. He told his Sherpa guide to lead the clients down while he came behind. Then the storm hit. Winds reached 70 miles per hour, and it got down to minus 40 degrees Celsius. They couldn't see anything. Climbers got lost just hundreds of feet from safety. Fisher fell further and further behind. The thin air was shutting down his body. Near the Hillary Step, he told his team to keep going down without him. He couldn't make it any further. His Sherpa tried to help Fisher, but the storm was too dangerous. He had to choose between saving the clients or staying with Fisher. He left Fisher behind. When rescue teams found Fisher the next day, he was dead. His oxygen mask was around his face, but the bottle was empty. His hands were bare, and his jacket was unzipped as the cold had messed with his brain, making him think he was too hot. Scott Fisher died on May 11, 1996. His body was moved away from the main climbing route, but it is still on Mount Everest. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for similar
rough.
ones and
Yeah, that's rough. Back to Japan! Da 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 da.
Secret Don Quixote hacks nobody tells you about. Firstly, avoid spending hours at the tax-free line just to pay. Go to a 24/7 Don Quixote and avoid doing your shopping at these times. Instead, go during these
Okay.
non-peak hours which allow you to shop in peace.
Okay.
Secondly, it's extra tourist discounts. You can get up to 7% off in addition to the 10% tourist tax refund by downloading this voucher from the website taxfreeshops.jp.
What?
A bonus is you can also get plenty of other discount vouchers at some of your favorite stores.
What?
Shopping at Japan's most popular shop along with every other tourist and local is stressful enough. Save time and avoid anxiety by using this
Yeah, that seems fucked up. Maybe I won't go to Don Quixote.
app which displays all the product information by scanning the barcode. Fourth is to bring a suitcase, especially on bigger hauls, which makes the journey back much easier.
I like that app though. I'm gonna copy that and save that. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. In my Discord, my personal secret Discord for my secret stuff. I guess there isn't that much more to look at, you know? Like, I know that I want to have a bunch of food. I think... Yeah. I think that's really it. Why would I want to go to a museum? The only thing that I'm gonna have to do more research on is a fancy birthday dinner. But other than that, I think it might be best to just not look into it as much. You know, to experience it as it happens. Go on adventures. Walk down the street and find stuff for me. And then I'll give you guys all my research findings. Fun fact, when you start feeling too hot in these types of situations is because it have given up, making the blood inside your body circulate normally through your veins instead of staying in your core, which makes you freezing cold extremities feel the warm blood suddenly rushing. It wouldn't happen to me, I'd know better. I wouldn't undress. I'd be like, I know better. It taking an overnight bus to Tokyo, and one of the rest areas had a cute little anime museum. Ooh, I've seen those overnight bus videos. But we want to take a Shinkansen. I wish you luck on your research. Thank you. It looks like no matter what restaurant I go to, if I want a nice good sky view, it'll probably be expensive. Now we can't. Now we can't. I turned British. Now we can't. Now we can't talk about it anymore. Now we can't talk about Japan anymore. Because I need to forget all about it. Because if I keep thinking about it, keep getting excited, and then I'll just want to really bad. You know, so we can't talk about it anymore. I'll just have to do it and go. Why you can't talk about Japan? Because I'm gonna get too excited. I'm gonna get freaking mad. I'm gonna be like, why am I not in Japan already? So, I will not. Yeah, if you talk about it, you'll go to jail. I burped. I'm so excited! I pee my pants. So, the next time you guys will hear me talk about Japan is the last stream before I go. Why is fart reverb disabled? Because you guys aren't allowed to. You don't have the right. You didn't earn it. Think about Germany instead. What does Germany have? EDM? Okay. Don't care. Give me something better. I'm not even tempted by Vietnam. Fashion. Burp reminder. Cat has burped 13 times and confessed to 13 burps. That's not true. How can I have the same number as burps and confessions? You gotta get in the game, Chronic. You're slacking. You're slacking. You're getting incorrect information. What about Korea for the K-pop boys? Yeah, I'm not ready yet. If I go to Korea, then the K-pop boys will fall in love with me. And I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah, I'm windy outside. Okay, that's on stream. They're separate. Yeah, they are separate, so they're different numbers. You're just making up numbers. Okay, and I'm gonna be making up this hot chocolate. Okay. Thank you for tuning today, chat. Tomorrow we get to watch the chilling scares. Oops. We did a bit of normal react at the end, but I couldn't help it. I got distracted. But, a good normal react time calls for chilling. And we have a chilling now. Oh, I'm excited. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Okay, good night. I love you. See you tomorrow.
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same. Rises the moon. Days fade into a watercolor blur. Memories